In the labyrinthine corridors of academia, where the whispers of wisdom echo and the flicker of fluorescent lights battles against the encroaching darkness of night, there exists a tale as old as education itself. The promise of a brighter future, dangled like a tantalizing carrot before the eager eyes of graduates, only to be snatched away by the cold hands of government deceit.
I told you, we want to be, I'm an honest man. I'm an honest man. I don't want to sit here and lie to you that we have jobs for you.
Picture these two scenarios. It is the dead of night, the clock tickling away like a metronome, marking each second as if it were a precious coin in the currency of sleep. Yet, amidst the silent dormitories and deserted lecture halls, their stairs a rumble. Not the ominous growl of an approaching storm, but the unmistakable protest of an empty stomach, or financial burdens weighing heavily upon your shoulders, threatening to derail your dreams with each passing semester. Still, with unwavering determination and a resilience forged in the crucible of adversity, you weather the storm, your eyes fixed firmly on the horizon. And so, on a sun-kissed morning, amidst a sea of caps and gowns, you stand tall, your heart swelling with pride as you clutch to your diploma, not merely a piece of paper, but a symbol of your unyielding spirit, your relentless pursuit of excellence, and the countless sacrifices made along the way, only for you to realize the game is rigged. What would you do?
Saint Leia.
With stars in his eyes and his spirit ablaze with the promise of a world ripe with opportunities, a graduate steps off the stage and into the boundless expanse of possibilities that awaits him or her beyond the hallowed halls of academia. Armed with a diploma in one hand and unwavering optimism in the other, a graduate enters the workforce with the fervent belief that his or her hard work and dedication will be rewarded with boundless opportunities and financial stability. From the moment he or she steps into the job market, the graduate is inundated with assurances. Assurances of a world where hard work is met with just reward, where meritocracy reigns supreme, and where the dreams of graduates are nurtured and celebrated. But as the days turns into weeks and the weeks into months, he or she finds herself ensnared in a web of disillusionment. His or her dreams unraveling like a tapestry caught in the merciless grip of time. Despite his or her best effort, job offers remain elusive, shattered by the harsh light of reality. The economy, once touted as a land of boundless opportunities, revealed itself to be a minefield of uncertainty and instability, where job prospects dwindled and economic mobility remained but a distant dream, and the promises of prosperity whispered by politicians seemed little more than the hollow echoes in the corridors of power. As the month stretches into years, amid the cacophony of political rhetoric and empty pledges, the lucky graduate watches in dismay as his or her peers struggle beneath the crushing weight of student loan debts, their aspirations stifled by the harsh realities of unforgiving economy.
I was even thinking of banning them because they are not assisting me in any way. And the biggest enemy of a human being is time. If I just continue being the way I'm unemployed, other people are still graduating. So it's their time to come and take over.
The government's promises of relief resounded emptily in the ears of those burdened by the weight of financial hardships. Their hopes dashed upon the jagged rocks of broken promises and their dreams of stable careers, seemingly nothing more than a mirage.
I still had the business mind because I've been frustrated all along. I get a job, it goes out of hand. I start another one, it gets out of hand. So I thought to myself that I can start something that at least I can do for long term. I also thought that what I have at hand, apart from just doing that business of bananas, I know how to make samosas.
Out of luck in securing a job, some graduates opt to travel into various bustling metropolises, where the streets teem with the ebb and flow of humanity. To navigate the treacherous waters of job hunting, they encounter countless like themselves, bright, talented individuals whose dreams are suppressed by the suffocating grip of unemployment and underemployment.
Unatafuta kazi, unazurura, unachoka, unaenda Saudi. Wanatukataza tusiende na Kenya watupei kazi. Si ile utatafuta ukishachoka, unatafuta kwenda Saudi. Tukufie huko, unaamua heri ukufie huko.
Nilimaliza shule 2011. Kutoka huo muda wote sijapata tu ile kazi kamili.
Some of us went for parallel programs, so we don't have the money to clear the fees so that we can get the certificate. So we have come to look for jobs so that we can clear, we get our certificates and look for other means.
The government's promises of job creation sounded like a mockery to those left languishing on the sidelines. Their aspirations hastened against the rocks of bureaucratic ineptitude and political grindlock.
He has been trending on social media after he threatened to ban his degree certificate over lack of a job. He says he has reached his limit after countless rejections in his job and internship applications.
Amidst the frustration and despair, some graduates stand tall through the wreckage of shattered dreams. With resilience born of necessity, they explore every avenue for employment, from internships to freelance gigs, determined to carve out a place in a world where job security felt like a distant memory.
You might have the papers, but they don't bring you bread or breakfast to your table. So what do you do next? Chapa hustle.
James graduated with an upper second-class degree in biochemistry from the University of Nairobi in 2013.
When I finished my university education is when I went to Somalia, got a friend who had a connection there. So went and joined a logistics firm. It was called Mekem, where later on it was a 2-year contract, then got another extra contract with Amisom, where I worked as a supervisor in a recreation facility, and then later came back here.
His contract in Somalia ended, thus he opted to return home, hoping for a better life.
With the savings I had, I started at my own job. Tried to run it for about 2 months in Banana, and then later on about 1 year. It went for about 1 year. It didn't do well. So I ended up closing it down and then started doing looking for a job.
When the reality of unemployment hit him,
Got a friend here at the Rimuru bus stop who introduced me to Everbest Circle, where I got a position as a bay attendant or the stage attendant. So that's where I've been.
he is urging his fellow youth not to look down on opportunities as long as they earn their daily bread.
And so, as the sun sets on another day of disappointment, the determined graduate stands in the middle of the throng of job seekers as they do other gigs to sustain themselves, their spirits unbroken by the government's failure to deliver on its promises.
Bob Len Mangoi is a graduate from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. He graduated in the year 2021 with a bachelor's degree in Geospatial Information Science, but has been unable to secure employment.
Nimetafuta kazi for a while now. Tukiana hii atupati kama vijana. So we had an opportunity to come here today and hatukuchagua kazi. Tulikuja kama with all the qualifications that we had. So we came to look for an opportunity.
They forges ahead with resolve unshaken by the tempestuous winds of adversity, exploring alternative avenues and seizing every opportunity that presents itself, determined to craft their own path in a world rife with uncertainty ND seat.
Graduated last week but won the degree in economics. Nimekuwa nikifanya kazi hapa kutoka last year June, na nimekuwa nikipata fees yangu, part of it from here, na pesa ya upkeep. So hii kazi imenisaidia sana. Tunaosha magari ya watu wakubwa hapa, na ni kazi yenye imenisaidia sana.
For though the road to securing a dream career may be fraught with obstacles, some graduates know that their determination will ultimately lead them to the opportunity they seek, despite the shortcoming of those in power. For their future lies not in the hands of politicians, but in the unwavering strength of their own spirit.